Hey guys, how's it going? It's Football here with another video, and this video is the question and answer segment with a Chelsea fan. Yeah, after the Q&A with a Manchester United fan, my most successful video, I have to put it like that. The support you guys showed were crazy. I got a load of new subscribers. So those new subscribers, let me give you a review on this channel. On this channel, we do a lot of football things because that's why it's called football, because it's all about football on this channel. We're possibly gonna have FIFA 20 content in the future, just FIFA content in the future. I'm not sure about right now, but in the future it's gonna come. We do transfer news; those were around my first video, but we still have transfer news. We have question and answer segments and more things. We'll have a lot of things, maybe ranking managers, all that. So it's all about football. So subscribe to the channel. You guys, tell other people to subscribe to the channel. This channel is good, it's great, crazy, and will give you a lot of football stuff. So after the Q&A, my most successful video, you guys in the comment section chose the next club I should do. Chelsea all the way. We had some Barcelona, some Real Madrid, some Arsenal, some Man City. But at the end, when you tallied the votes, it was Chelsea that won. So we'll go into the question and answer segment with a Chelsea fan. But right here with me is a Chelsea fan with me. His name is Benedict. So we're gonna hear about him from about now. So let's start with the first question. Why and when did you become a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, so basically at that time, I came to know about Chelsea at around 2011 slash 2012. That was when I got my first FIFA, probably FIFA 11. Yeah, at that time, I didn't really know much, so I just decided to choose a team of mine, and I like this, and I just chose this club. I liked the badge, I liked everything about them, I liked the way they set up their team. It was just so close for me at that point in time. That's why I chose Chelsea. I mean, I couldn't have chosen another club.
So yeah, that's how you became a Chelsea fan. That is quite funny because most of the time people say I joined this club because of a player, all that. Definitely a player that attracted me to Liverpool, Luis Suarez. But you know, if you like Chelsea, the badge, you saw the players, FIFA 11. I like the story. It's really nice. You fell in love with Chelsea, and so on and so forth. But now let's move to the second question. What's your best moment as a Chelsea fan?
Yeah, basically, my best moments as a Chelsea fan was when we won the Champions League in 2012. For me, that was one of the toughest Champions Leagues any team could, try and go around with, because I mean, those teams we played at that time, they were very good, very strong teams, and having to beat Barcelona in the semis and also beat Bayern in the finals was top class for me. Chelsea were top class, and they produced the best performance in that match. Yeah, so that's my best moment as a Chelsea fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Your best moment as a Chelsea fan, the Champions League final 2012, when you guys beat Bayern in the final. Yeah, you went through FC Barcelona in the semi-final. Yeah, that was a pretty awesome final. Petr Cech with an impressive save. So most Chelsea fans, that should be your best moment because when that's your first and only Champions League, it's a very special moment. As a Liverpool fan, my favorite moment is actually meant to be the Champions League I saw, the 2019 one, but it's the Premier League, after 30 years. But that's the best moment. I actually don't see any other Chelsea fan around this time picking any other moments as the best moments as a Chelsea fan, because winning the Champions League is incredible, especially, wow. So all Chelsea fans, I think that's your best moment. So now let's move. Question number 3. Name your all-time Chelsea XI.
Okay, yeah. So basically, my all-time XI, I'll go with the formation 4-3-3. As my goalkeeper, I'll choose Petr Cech. With my left back, Ashley Cole. The defensive partnership, I'll go with John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho. And as the right back, I'll go with Azpilicueta. With the midfield, I'll go with Frank Lampard, N'Golo Kante, and Michael Essien. Up top, I'll go with Eden Hazard on the left, Didier Drogba, and Willian on the right. Very impressive squad.
That all-time Chelsea side is that's class. Like that team, you having arguably one of the best keepers in Petr Cech ever. He's a legend. You guys have Ashley Cole at the left flank. You got the partnership of John Terry and Ricardo Carvalho. You have Branislav Banovic at the right hand side. Then, but the place that stole my heart was the midfield, because wow, that midfield is class. Like Manchester United midfield was class, but this midfield is also class. When you have Kante, Lampard, and Essien, players like Makelele, Fabregas is not making. So Chelsea has been blessed with awesome midfielders over time. But when you now look at the forward, you have the great Belgian in the wings, Eden Hazard. You have the striker Didier Drogba, and you also have Willian. Chelsea has not really had a star right winger over time. Willian, he's one your best player at one season, which is the 2015-16 season. So that thing, it's actually very, very nice. So that's a very nice team. So now let's move into question number 4. So looking at the current side, the given side, like you guys in the transfer window you guys have been exceptional, making sign like Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and possibly Kai Havertz. So in the remaining side of the team, in the attack, in the midfield, the defense, where do you really think that you guys can make improvements on next season?
So basically, I think this question is very, very obvious. We have some defensive frailties this season. Very, very poor defensively, but also attacking wise. And we've been linked to a couple of defensive defenders this season. Our left back has not been, when we've been using the four at the back, has not been really so perfect, so good. We've been hoping for a new left back because Alonso doesn't really play that position. We tried to force him into that position. That was not his real position when he came to the club. He was playing as a left wing back, but we tried to force him into that position. It couldn't work out. So it's not really working out now, and Lampard is looking for a left back. We've been linked to Ben Chilwell, Nicolas Tagliafico, a lot of players. But Ben Chilwell, I think they are in the market for Ben Chilwell, but his coach says that he's not in the market. He doesn't want to sell Ben Chilwell, and his fee is always too high. I think it's overhyped because it's English. Yeah, so basically that's it. And for our keeper, I'm not sure Frank Lampard is happy with what is going on with Kepa. Kepa has not really proved to Frank Lampard that he's the keeper set for next season. We just hope that we'll be able to get some defensive improvements next season. We'll be able to improve our squad next season. We just hope for more defensive improvements and less defensive frailties. And it's also a fact that Chelsea have considered the highest amount of goals for a top half team this season. And
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Like Chelsea, you guys definitely need to improve on your defense, because like the attack is sorted with the sign of Werner, the midfield is sorted with Ziyech and possibly Kai Havertz. So it's basically defense that needs improvement. Like and the keeper, like Kepa has been a flop for his price. 72 million is definitely not worth it, and Frank Lampard is not willing to give him another chance to prove himself. That's why you can see Chelsea are heavily linked with Tiano Black. And now that the left back position about Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso is actually left wing back, but you guys forced him into fullback. It's not like you guys forced him. You guys thought he could play there, but he's not actually a proper fullback. Under Antonio Conte was flying, but as a proper fullback, he's not that good. When you were talking about Ben Chilwell, I have to agree with you, because to me Ben Chilwell is overhyped and overpriced. Because I've seen one article about £15 million for Ben Chilwell. I saw another article for Ben Chilwell, 80 million. To me, that's overpriced. Honestly speaking, I believe Chilwell is around the 20 million fullback. He's not that good. I think he's overpriced. I have to agree with you. So we'll come to the end of this video, guys.
Yeah, basically I'm really grateful for being on your platform to be able to talk about Chelsea. I really appreciate this opportunity to talk about Chelsea. And for those that haven't subscribed to this channel, I hope you're missing, because this young one is producing content for you guys. I hope I'm sure you love. Subscribe, like his videos, and everything. Bye for now.
So we've come to the end of this video, guys. You guys, thank you for the support in this channel. I really appreciate it. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's been Football World. Thanks and goodbye.